All right, this is your video for portrait mapping for your charcoal portrait. First, you're going to need your phone or wherever you saved your device, completely your call. Then what you're going to need is a piece of copy paper or lined paper. You're going to need a ruler, and you're going to need a light colored marker, fine point preferred. Okay, so what you'll do first is you'll go into your phone settings and you're going to turn your brightness all the way up. Okay. Second thing you'll do is you'll go into where you have your picture saved, and you will make this picture the only thing that you can see on the screen. Now, this is going to be difficult for me to do here in this classroom because there is so much natural light flooding into this room right now. It's just very hard for you guys to see what's happening. But what you'll do is you'll take a piece of paper that you are doing your portrait mapping on, and you will lay that on top of your device. Now, you need to tape it down with a piece of masking tape so that it doesn't move while you're working. And I've lost my masking tape. Okay. And you just want to tape it at the top or lightly somewhere. That'll work. Okay. So at this point, what you'll do is you'll take your light colored marker, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the head. And this doesn't have to be totally perfect in that if it's a wiggly line because your hand's shaking, that's totally fine. Mine's not perfect either. Okay, so once you've outlined the head shape, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler and you are going to find the middle between the top of the head and the bottom of the chin, and it should end up going through both eyes. So in a portrait like this, when the person is looking sort of downward, you're going to have that at a severe angle, making sure that it goes through both of those eyes. So I'm going to just draw a line through. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line coming down the center of the face, but there's some things that I have to make sure that I hit. I got to hit the middle of this head shape. I got to hit the tip of the nose, and I got to hit the middle of the lips and the middle of the chin. Okay? Now, if I lay my ruler on that, that is not a straight line, and that's not going to work for me. But we know that a person's face is curved. Okay? It is not completely cardboard straight. So I'm going to just draw myself a free-form line that hits all of those spaces. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same angle that I used here. I'm going to draw myself a line that is halfway between the eyes and the bottom of the chin, which should end up being the bottom of the nose. But remember, it has to be at the same angle as the eye line. So there's my second line. The next one I'm going to do is a halfway point between this line for the nose and the bottom of the chin, which should end up being the bottom lip. Okay, again at the same angle. Okay, the next line that I'm going to do, and this one you're going to have to zoom in real good, I'm going to put a mark at the edge of each eye. Okay, and given that measurement, I should be able to fit 5 eyes all the way across. However, his head is turned, so that is not going to work. Okay, but in this situation, I should be able to fit the same measurement here, here, and here. Okay, the next mark that I'm going to make is I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a dotted line from this corner mark straight down until I hit that nose line on both sides. What this line is going to help me with, it's going to help me figure out where the nose belongs. The next one I'm going to do is center of the eyeball. I'm going to go straight down to that lip line. I'm going to do the same thing here, straight down to the lip line. Okay, that should give me a nice little place to put the mouth. In this person's case, I can actually tell that it moved on me. Okay, you might want to lock your phone while you're doing this so that it doesn't move on you, because that's really annoying. Okay, The next thing I'll do is I will map out where the hairline falls just by with a little mark there. I might make sure that I know that this ear falls a little bit below this line. It should kind of come in contact with this line, but it falls a little below. And I want to draw roughly where the eyebrows fall. Okay. Next thing, you might want to draw your necklines, just so that you know where they are. Okay. At this point, I can lift this off of my phone, and then I can use this as my map for figuring out how the head is drawn, the shape of the head, how the head is tilted. I might want to also draw myself a little edges so I know where the edges of the box are, and that will help me with placement on my actual paper. This is now my roadmap. My roadmap can now be drawn on larger paper. I can look at that and I can go, okay, well, this head is shaped this way. The eye line falls here, the nose line falls here, the mouth line falls here, and all I'm drawing really is, you know, a funky oval and some lines. And that is going to help me translate that to my larger paper.